Lyme disease, and did fairly well with holistic treatments, but wasn't really able to just like get 100% better. And then 3 years ago, I relapsed with Babesia co-infection, and my food allergies got a lot worse, as well as the chemical sensitivities. So for about 8 years, I could only eat chicken salad and avocados. And then that started causing issues as well. And then I couldn't wear certain clothes, and I couldn't be around perfumes and detergents, and everything had to be organic. And so that's what I've been dealing with for the past 8, 9 years. When I was introduced to Reorigin, it was kind of the perfect time. I was looking for something that was really going to like heal me, like really take me to the next level. And I've been doing kind of a lot of research on neuroplasticity, and I had been, watching all these videos on YouTube of Dr. Joe Dispenza and kind of the spiritual seekers, and I just needed something that was really going to like coach me through the next phase, really be with me. I think you can watch as many videos on YouTube, but if you don't have that kind of weekly support and really give the instruction manual of how to do neuroplasticity, you're not successful at it. So my experience of, starting the program and going through the videos, like I said, it was actually the perfect time. I was ready to do something like this. I could have the time to devote to Reorigin. When I started doing the practices, I actually got a lot worse with my physical symptoms, but I actually felt emotionally and mentally much better. And so I knew that it was working. I saw that like when I walked in Target, my body actually like had a really strong negative reaction. But I think it was that all the work that I've been doing to kind of retrain the brain and, kind of prepare it for something new. And so like I was trying new foods and having negative reactions, but I felt emotionally and mentally good. And then it kind of, I kept with it and kept with it and got a lot of encouragement from other people in the program, from the weekly coaching sessions, and continued to do the long form and the incremental training and kind of didn't give up. And then I was able to eat almond butter, which almond butter like always caused a reaction. I caused a lot of pain as well. And like, I would torture myself because I would eat it and then I'd be like in pain for the next 3 days. But just, I would say in the past like 3 weeks, I've been able to eat it and have no pain whatsoever. Knowing that I'm able to eat new foods has just like increased my confidence, because now, I don't have to bring my chicken and salad to work lunches or to dinners. Like I can actually eat at a restaurant. And so my goal for my birthday was to be able to actually eat a meal at a restaurant, which I haven't done in 8 years. And I was able to do it, which was really exciting. And I think my friends were really excited too, because I didn't have to like bring my food or talk to the waiter about it or do any of that. And so it just kind of like an ease that now has come with it of just like, oh, I can eat this food now. Looking at my patterns, my thought patterns, and how those affect my body, and retraining my thought patterns, and how all of it is connected. Like a situation with somebody or with work or something, and it causes stress, which then causes your body to kind of get out of whack. And so it's just kind of like seeing that pattern and then being able to stop that pattern. I would actually recommend Reorigin to anybody. I think we all kind of go through these negative thought loop patterns that affect us in some way, whether it be physical or emotional or mental. And so I think anybody who's has experienced any trauma, and I think specifically for those who are definitely experiencing health conditions, like Lyme disease or histamine reactions, any of that. So if I met somebody who is going through something like Lyme disease or having a negative reaction to something, I would let them know that it's actually not them, it's their brain, and that they can change those thought loop patterns, and not to be discouraged by anything and not to blame themselves. I think we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to why we're sick or why we're dealing with this, when we actually don't recognize that it's like a scientific issue that we can easily change. And so every Wednesday night, I participate in the group coaching session, and they were really wonderful because one, it was super positive. It focused on what was going well in your life. It was great to get examples of how you could be positive or different exercises that we would do to kind of retrain the brain. I really appreciate how Ben would actually break down the lessons, the video lessons that we went through, and we could ask questions. And then also hearing everybody's experience, which was really great, and seeing the progress of everybody. I think that's really encouraging, and kind of everybody kind of became each other's cheerleader, which you need when you're going through this. You definitely need those cheerleaders, those champions that are going to push you through.